You can pick. What do you want? A easy, funny first question, or more heavy, personal?
How personal? Whatever you feel. I'm easy.
Okay. Let's start with the funny question.
Okay.
Hopefully. What's your favorite chickie-song of Jason Mraz?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I saw him last year in Venice. There's a club called the Stronghold that we play. It's really wonderful. It goes all night. It was short-lived. It only lasted 6 months, but I saw him do a solo show there. Just he and this percussionist named Mona. God, he killed it. He was so good. But I don't have any of his records or anything. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. I'm asking this question because, well, in an interview you've said that sometimes that you write a chickie song because, well, you spoke.
So you know that story. Well, that was because of that show. You know, I'm sure that was what I must have been talking about. Like, again, you know, the Good as Gold is the single on my record, and that's more of a chickie song, right? And I almost left it off the record, and then I was seeing that Jason Mraz show, and you know, it was just full of girls, and every song was a chickie song, and I thought, well, shit, I've got chickie songs, you know, and so that was part of the reason that I ended up leaving this on the record, and you know, I just thought, I don't know, I was trying to make sure that the male fans were as happy as the female fans, and you know, I think I just need to stop thinking about that stuff and just be honest and just write the songs and let them do what they do.
Good as Gold.
Yeah.
There's a line over there. A perfect Rockwell life. What does it mean?
Well, you know, do you know the painter Norman Rockwell? It was, you know, it's a Americana, old, you know, I imagine he probably lived in the late 1800s, early 20th century, but he would paint pictures of like families around the Christmas table or stuff like that were just sort of like postcard versions of what American life is supposed to be. So I just said Rockwell life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Good as Gold, chickie song, your chickie song.
One of many, but yeah.
One of many. Is this about a certain person?
It was written, you know, it was written out of you know, having a relationship and seeing so many relationships around me, you know, particularly in the last few years. You know, I travel so much, and so now, you know, I do have friends all over the place, you know, and so as I tour and I see these people and I come back a year later, you know, since I started really touring around 2006, you know, between the economy and things, you know, I've seen a lot of people like lose their businesses and a lot of people like marriages going apart, and just I've seen so much stuff, and I just thought, wow, it's really hard to keep it together in today's world, and that sort of was the impetus for that song, just like writing a song about, you know, being idealistic, or you know, trying to be, you know, hopeful that you can actually, you know, have it make its way through, because, you know, it just seems like so much. You know, I have so many friends around me in LA that have been going through divorces and stuff, and also, you know, it said all around us now, ashes are on the ground, and that I grabbed because at the time I was writing it, there were a lot of wildfires near LA, and so I came out one morning and my car was covered in ashes, and so I grabbed that and popped it into the bridge.
Are you still happy in your love life?
I am. Yes, I'm a very lucky man.
You're a very lucky man. So this is a song for you, just a reminder to keep it as good as it.
You know, it's just, you know, I think it's again, you know, trying to stay optimistic and not be defeated by the what's the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. You know, just things kind of come at you, and it's just a matter of how you deal with them. And you know, I just try to really appreciate my life and everyone in it. And yeah, you know, it's just, I'm sort of an idealist, and I am a romantic, and so I wrote that song just sort of in a period of frustration, you know, in my own thing, and just again seeing so much around me, like just, you know, my good friend was married to his high school sweetheart, and they had 2 kids, and very close to us, and seeing them go through their divorce and stuff, it's just like, God, terrifying, just to see all these people that have these lives and just, and I don't know, it just sort of overwhelmed me. And basically, I wrote this song. I was waiting for a car to pick me up. I was on the East Coast, and I was waiting for a car to pick me up and take me to the airport, and the song just sort of wrote itself while I was waiting for my car.
Just in your head?
Well, I had a guitar.
Okay, so it's not specifically about your woman.
It's inspired by actual events and events around me.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, sounds good.